Welcome to Fusion Insulation's cavity wall foam injection demonstration video. Just about every customer wants to know, can our expanding foam really fill their cavity? In County Sligo recently, we treated a customer of ours to this impromptu demonstration. Our polyurethane cavity foam is unique in that it expands typically 100 to 150 times its original volume when injected into a cavity. Our cavity foam contains special retarders designed to keep it liquid long enough to be injected into cavities and then slowly turn into a solid mass of thermal insulation. The expansion gases in the foam forces the foam outwards and upwards in every direction. In a few short moments, the foam has set solid. After only a few moments, our self-adhesive foam is fully self-supporting and takes quite a hefty degree of effort to get it to snap in two. But it's inside in a cavity where our expanding foam does its best work. By drilling trial holes in this 100mm cavity wall construction, we discovered that the cavity had about 50mm of typical white board insulation inside. This clearly wasn't enough insulation because the owner of this house complained of drafts coming through electrical sockets and light fittings when the weather was windy. Using 10mm diameter masonry drill bits, we drilled a series of holes around this electricity meter cabinet. This particular meter box sits right across the cavity in this house, and we could look directly into the cavity from the holes entering and leaving this meter box. Using custom designed injection equipment, liquid foam is injected into the cavity around the meter box. Quickly we can see how the foam expanding in the cavity forces its way into the meter box. As we inject the final holes around the meter cabinet, the foam expands finally into the opening and path of least resistance. Mientras se iba dijo en un beso, la vida es un sueño, un sueño, un sueño. Si la dejan bailar, tremendo lío, ¿para qué mirar? Si la dejan bailar, tremendo lío, ¿para qué mirar? Si la dejan bailar, tremendo lío, ¿para qué mirar? After the foam has set solid, it's easily removed from inside the meter cabinet. Brick facades have always been a problem for traditional cavity-fill systems. The large 30mm diameter holes needed for traditional cavity-fill systems damaged the brick and were very difficult to repair post-treatment. Our cavity foam injection system needs only a 10mm diameter hole to get in through the brickwork, and therefore we can typically inject through the mortar bed of the brickwork without any damage to the brickwork. What makes our cavity injection system unique is the ability of the foam to pressurize gently inside the cavity, and as it forces its way upwards and outwards, it fills any openings, any crevices, any gaps it meets in its path and seals them for life. With the cavity injection now complete, cleaning up is a simple matter, requiring a little bit of elbow grease and a good stiff wire brush to clean any residual foam from the surface of the facade.
Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires, Buenos
The final task before we fill the drill holes is to remove and drill out any plugs of foam so that we can fill the drill holes with a lean mix of sand and cement and a proprietary bonding agent to ensure that the fill holes are as strong as the original mortar bed. Final brush clean and the cavities in this home are now sealed airtight for life. Thank you for watching.